Hello guys, this is Siva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys a very special strategy. When I say very special, I mean this strategy is bomb, right? This is a very good strategy that will make you money over time, alright? So what I want you to do in this video right now is to make sure you stick to the video. Don't skip any part of this video, okay? Because maybe where you will be thinking to skip, that is where the better information is, okay? So I will advise you don't skip any part of information I'm about to share with you guys now, okay? Don't skip any part of the video, all right? Now, before I share with you how the strategy work, I'm going to first of all drop the indicator settings for you, alright? Then after that, I will now explain how this wonderful strategy works, alright? Now with that being said, the first thing we have to do now is to click on this N icon over here. So after clicking on that, our first indicator here is the relative strength index, right? This one, which we are going to be using for the levels. So you click on the relative strength index, you can see the parameters. The period is 1, they apply to close. Under the star we have 1 pixel, and then the color, you make it the color of your background. Those of you that have been following me, you already know how I set up my relative strength index, okay? Now the levels, you see the level is 90 and 10, okay? So you set it to 90 and 10. The pixel is 2, and the color, you make it black so that it will reflect on your background, okay? You can see I'm using a white background. So after that, you click on save. Now the next indicator here is the Bollinger Band, okay? You search and add the Bollinger Band, but before you add the Bollinger Band, make sure you click on this indicator, okay? Then you search for Bollinger Band. Right, so after clicking on it, you see the parameters. All right, maybe it will look different, but you need to change it to this one. The period is 14. The deviation, you use 200.000, okay? And the shift is 0. The apply to is close. Under the style, you have 2 pixels. You can use any color of your choice, but I use green here, okay? Then after that, I think that is all you need for this one. All right, leave everything. Any other thing, you leave it as it is, okay? So then you click on save. All right, we are done with this indicator window 1 aspect. Now for the indicator window 2, we are going to be clicking on this icon here again, all right, before you start adding for the indicator window 2, okay? So after clicking on that icon, you search for relative strength index, which is this one right here. Then you click on it. The period here is 1. Set it to 1, just like the first one, okay? Just do it like the first one. Let me not waste our time. And then after that one, the only difference here is that you are going to change the setting for the level. Here is 85 and here is 15, 2 pixels. The color is black. You go back and then you click on save. All right, now you are going to be clicking on this icon in order to add the MACD and the moving average under the relative strength index, okay? So the first indicator here is the MACD. You search for the MACD, you click on it. Now you see these are the settings I use on my own, right? 12, 26, 9, apply to close. The under the style, the main is 1 pixel, the color is white. The signal is 3 pixels, the color is red, right? So make sure you do it the same as it is, and then after that you click on save, right? Now the last indicator here is the moving average, right? You search and add the moving average. The period here is 1, the shift is 0, the method is simple. Now the apply to, you click on this arrow here, right? It will give you an option. Sorry, this arrow, they apply to this arrow here, it will give you an option. Then you choose the second to the last, which is this one, previous indicators data, right? And after that, the next thing here is the style, which is going to be 3 pixels and the color is black. So after that, you click on done. right? Then you go back, you are going to have a screen like this one right here, right? You're going to have a screen like this one, okay? Now, for the conditions and how the strategy works, okay? First of all, okay, this is a spike. No, this is not a spike catching strategy, okay? This strategy is used for scalping, taking the small candles out of the market without being caught with any spike. All right, so if you follow everything I'm going to be showing you now, you will not be caught with any spike. All right, now this is what you should do. First, you wait for a spike. So whenever there is a spike and you check on the indicator window 1 and window 2, you see that on the indicator window 1, you see that your Bollinger Band has expanded. The both side is now touching the 90 and the 10 level. All right, the both side is now touching the 90 here and the 10 level. That is your confirmation 1. And then for the confirmation number 2, you wait for this, the red MACD line here and the black MACD line and the red magnet signal line. They need to be touching the 85 level here. All right, once you check that it's touching the 85, also this one is the both sides are touching the 10 and 90. That is your confirmation. All right, the next thing you have to do is to just go in for a sell trade. All right, and you have to take only 5 candles with this strategy. All right, you don't need to be greedy, just take 5 candles and then you are done. All right, now that is for that one. You can see here, you can see this thing here, you see the way this thing is going down and up. All right, and you see this one is not touching, so this is not a good trade. Don't take it. All right, take those that are confirmed, like that is strong. All right, like this one now, you see is touching. There are some time that on the indicator window 1, the band will touch, but the MACD line here on the indicator window 2, it will not be touching. So don't take that kind of trade. All right, make sure you take the type that both of them is touching and it's not fluctuating, it's not going up and down. You can see this one is not going up and down. All right, it's stable. These are the strong type. All right, so now there's something I failed to make mention on the first example. You can see both sides are touched now. All right, now before you take that your 5 candles, make sure the black cross below the red. Okay, I failed to make mention of that in the first example. So make sure the black cross below the red. That is when you should be taking your 5 candles. All right, so after that 5 candles, you are done. Now you can see this is another example. You see the both side is touching. Then once the crossing happen, all right, you take your 5 candles. Like I've said, don't forget, make sure the two red line, the red and the black line, they are touching the 85 first. All right, after that touching, then you wait for the crossing, and you should check here too that both sides is touching, then before you take your 5 candles. Okay, don't forget, make sure you follow my instruction, guys. This is a very good strategy. If you follow exactly the way I've told you guys to do it, you are going to be making money using this strategy. All right, so you can see here is another example. And make sure you don't take any entry if this two is not touching and the crossing has not happened. All right, there are sometimes you see that this band here will touch, but on the indicator window 2, it has not yet touch and it has not yet crossed. All right, if the touching and the crossing did not happen, don't take any entry. All right, so that is pretty much everything. You can see this is a very good entry here. You can see this, it's a very good entry here. And you can see this one also, guys. You can see this is one entry here, this is one entry here, and then this is another entry here again. You can see how this trade is giving multiple entry. All right, so if you stick to the 5 candle I asked you to be taking, you are going to be safe. You are not going to be caught with any spike. All right, so this is what I have for you guys today. I've shown you how to do it. Now what is left for you to do now is to go and backtest this strategy, right? Like I always used to, don't take my word for it. I'm not the creator of this thing. Like, just you now go and backtest it, see the strategy for yourself. If it's working, just like I've said, and then that is when you should use your own money, your real money, to trade. All right. We have something called a demo account in this our field. So make sure you use your demo account to trade first before you use your real money. Before you now say it's me that to tell you to trade this. This strategy is 100%. Okay. No strategy is 100%. Use your demo account, trade first with it, see if it's really good as I've said, and then that is when you should be going live with your real money. All right. So with that being said, for the zoom level, you are zooming out completely, and then you have to zoom in twice, right? 1 and 2. This is the zoom level for this strategy. For the screen, you can set anywhere you want. It's still the same. It's still going to work. All right. So that is pretty much everything I have for you guys in today's video. All right. So I'll be drawing the curtain here. For those of you who are just coming across my channel for the first time, if you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure you do that, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. And please guys, make sure you like the video. All right, give the video a thumbs up so that YouTube can refer it to others to watch. All right, others also need this thing. All right, so make sure you help me share the video so that others may get this strategy, and it is going to also help them to grow their small account. Okay, so that is it guys. See you guys in the next video.